Hey, Natalius. First.
Drobo has arrived.
Hey, Drobo. Thanks for the good luck, Natalius. We got this. Hello, everybody. All right, game 3. Winner takes all. If it's a tie, we play 8 more turns. If it's still a tie, we flip a coin to see who wins. Everyone's favorite game mechanic. Seven mighty blow. Game 1, I got 2 removals on the first turn. Or first and second turn. I removed 2 guard beacons right away. Game 2, he removed 2 of my black orcs on his first turn. So we've each got to go first once. That player has won. When I got to go first, though, he got a blitz. So really, he got to go first twice. How do I implement the first command? It's a Java program I wrote. This. It's right here. It is programming. Yeah, most of my stuff is self-made. Okay, what time is it? 5:59. Just about time to battle. Yesterday, a 2-0 victory for him. The day before, a 2-0 victory for me. We're evenly matched. This promises to be a good game. Hit the button. Good luck, everybody. Full screen. Order mode. I'm going to call emote only to preserve the integrity of the competition. Me against Ed. That close my chat down there. So I don't get distracted by the emotes. Okay. Coin toss, kind of important. Winner of the coin toss won the game both times. You got pretty lucky to get 2 removals on the line of scrimmage hits. So we might be able to tank him going first. It's a snow game. The sweltering heat screwed me yesterday. Absolutely screwed. Now we're in the snow. Making go for it's worse. We did win the toss, though. Give me that ball. Choose to receive. Oh. AKD. We're in about only chat for the playoff game, for the Worlds game even. Cash on the line. If I win here and win the next round, we make it to the top 8 and the prize pool. Well, the default's got all the friggin' goblins up front. What the hell is this default? Go home, default, you're drunk. Kinda need the troll. And then we can blitz there. I think I'm okay with that guy based on the troll, I think. Also patrol there. Tie up his mighty blow. Pull one of the Lindos into here. Stompy stomps. Really coaching for them. Beat us, and then he got +2 on top. Okay. There's a POW. Bring the victim in. 8, missed by 1. 9. Reroll saved the day. Scary moment. There goes my blitz. We can blitz with the troll still, though. Debating 3 dying. I don't think that's correct, though. Would let him hit the goblin. That helped. Be brave. Guess we're not blitzing. Fortunate. If I follow up, I lose this assist. I wanted to follow up to be the fouling assist. So a little bit ill-planned turn, unfortunately. Okay. Got the KO. No blitz. And a pretty solid meat wall. He's going to have to commit some guard to getting hit back. Sugar levels up with a little 2-bite cinnamon roll. Dirty player getting a removal. It's been to reroll that turn. For bonus punch? No, there's clearing my counter strike. That's alright. He didn't get to use Mighty Blow. That's pretty good. Rolled an 8. Would have failed anyways. coming tight against me. That might mean we can get a chain push. Like blitz that guy, push him into that guy. Not the way he's set up. We'd have to hit from here. The troll could do that. Guy here, troll here. Push him to there for a bonus. Not only a bonus, but then a grab to here for a big foul. If we want to blitz with block guy, we could go here. No retry, no bonus.
GL.
Thanks for the good luck subs, RPX. 33 butts. Thank you very much. Do we want to go big? Trusting the troll, I think, is a mistake. Because I might gain a bonus hit, but I lose a fair bit. If I put a guy here, I can blitz here. Knock to here for a reasonable foul. I could blitz here with this one. Knock to there. Still just a 3 assist foul. I guess the retry might bring him back for a mega foul. Yeah, I guess we lose block on the blitz. We get a slightly better foul. And better basing. Troll basing here is better than this guy basing here. The troll might ruin things for me. Well, the troll likes the plan. The initial POW. Stomp from here. Abandon that guy. That might bait the opponent to foul, which I think would be good for me. Want to be there? I don't think I want to be there. Maybe I do. This guard's all stuck over here. I'm burning a little more time than I'm thrilled with. All right, 2 turns, 2 KOs. This is what we need to win. Overtime favors getting removal heavy, too. Nice little formation here. 2 of the guard over here, 1 of them in the KO box. There's no guard to help this situation. A snow fort would actually get that guy tucked in here, helping all places. The snow fort's a 2. Reroll fixed it. Spent the bonus reroll. Gets me with a both down. Just a 1 die from the mighty blow. We tanked both hits so far. Good, good. That's my clock. Just about 6 minutes. We still the blitz. Blitz 1 die to open up the... Still just 1 die. Never mind. Oh, it gets rid of a guard. It wasn't even a 1 die before the blitz. Oh, he could have 1 died the troll. This one's not guard. Standing a guy there would have been the one down the troll. All right, 4 attacks, 2 dies, 2 1 dies, all POWs. When that banner popped up to end the turn, I thought it was like a removal at first. I got a little bit of chills for a brief second. We tanked it. We're still at 11. This guard tied up over here. These 1 dice will catch up to him. Mark my words, the 1 dice will catch up to him. I should be able to punch with both of these. I think we can bonus push that into there. Bonus. Ball's fine. Crawler? Bonus. Kind of bonus. I could push to here. No, I don't think that's what I want. Actually throw this. We'll bring the guard down for the bonus hit still. I don't know if we'll even have to mighty blow or blitz the mighty blow, I mean. I can't blitz the mighty blow in. We bonk him for a foul? Do I pow? I could push him back to there and hit with the ball carrier. I think I bonk him for the foul. That feels better. She had a little more time. I think I'll go help here. It's probably a mistake. Should have left him farther up. Oh, well, I guess he can hit this goblin. Protect from that guy's dodge attack. I want to get both goblins away from the tackler. Nice. 3 stomps, 3 removals. This is the plan. The plan is working. Also, spending a bunch of my time bank is kind of the plan. I had good time management game 2 and I lost. Only having 9 players for the entire game probably had something to do with that. 50-50 apothecary. Apothecaries have been used on this twice this series so far, and it's failed both times. Actually slightly worse than a 50-50, I think. What do we leave them? We're kind of dominating here. Help is needed. That's another guard gone. Epic. Both guard beacons removed again. This was game 1. He has to apothecary this. We disconnected? Nobody's time is ticking. Check Discord. You have a message from Ed. His electricity went off. Oh, geez. Told him it hasn't DC'd you yet. DC timer. the page, my electricity went off back. I said, oh shit, sad face. It hasn't DC'd yet, so your DC timer isn't started yet. Hopefully you can get back in. Oh, he did say it's back, so computer boot. Game is just locked up. I hope when he reconnects it actually resumes smoothly. We're kind of winning. The reconnect goes smoothly. I'm glad he messaged me on Discord, so we're not just stuck here in the dark. No pun intended. His power came back. Time for a snack. Oh, fuck. I guess his time was ticking. That's rough. I mean, we were very far ahead. The plan was working, but that is not a fun way to take the win. He definitely had chances to come back. Like, all you got to do is punch some stuff, and you can come back from a 3-player deficit. But we were far enough ahead that, like, I'm not going to advocate for a rematch. Call me petty, but it's in the rules. If you get disconnected after the game has started, you just lose. It sucks. And like we were at least 90% to win from that board state. That is rough, though. Like, if it was still 11v11, I'd be all down for rematching, but we are so far ahead. just winning the coin toss put us a little bit ahead. 3 for 3 on the fouls is crazy, but that is so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Oh, I can bring chat back. Flash emote. Off. What do you guys think about that? Pretty rough. Oh, some YouTube chats I didn't see at all. 6.45. It happened to Benbow Baggins too. Rough. Do you know how to play Blood Bowl? Yep, just punch stuff. The best part of Blood Bowl. You missed it, Salamander? Yeah, the opponent disconnected. We played 3 turns. I got 3 removals, including 2 of his big end guards. So we were tremendously ahead, and his power went out. I've never really seen it do that before either. It must have been about 5 minutes. You don't know about the 90%? I was feeling pretty good. Like I didn't want to jinx it by saying like it's in the bag or anything, but yeah, we're still not caught too, like the telly said. What happened? Did he concede? No, he his power went out. He messaged me on Discord right away. He lost his power, but his power came back, but he couldn't get his computer booted up before the game just ended it. Yeah, power outage loss is really rough. Like we were definitely ahead. But it was not over. Like the comeback is certainly possible. Did it go through the disconnect timer? No, like the game locked up. It was on his apothecary decision when I got the third removal. And the game locked up, nobody's clock was ticking. So I went and checked Discord and he said his power went out. And then it did switch to waiting for opponent, where it just says in the top corner in tiny little text under his team. At some point it switched to waiting for opponent. And I figured he would reconnect. He did wish me best of luck. Like, if we were playing StarCraft, you could actually resume. That's like the next part of a reconnect, is being able to resume a game. Like load the replay file, say, and then jump to turn 3 and just resume at the game state. So like true esports have a reconnect. Yeah, Whitey, it definitely way more unfortunate for him than me. Yeah, not a satisfying win, not a good show. That's rough. It's bittersweet. Like, it's certainly good to move on. Like, use the paycheck. But it's not the show I wanted to put on. It's not the game I wanted to win. Did it go through the whole 15 DC timer? No. It never showed the timer at all on my screen. So I'm guessing from like a software standpoint, I'm guessing what happened is he got his game rebooted, and when he launched it, it DC'd him instead of reconnecting him. That would be my guess. Asking him if he had his computer rebooted before the game ended. Maybe I can find out if that's exactly what happened. Spider, you were watching? Explained it in the mid-channel. No worries. Yeah, that's the good thing about streaming it, is like it helps the admins like rule on the situation. Oh, he's on PS5. Oh shit. I wonder if that's just a general bug with the consoles not being able to reconnect. I guess, like, the PlayStation probably doesn't crash very often. He said he's reconnected games before, though. I asked him, can you normally reconnect with PS5? So it's not just a general bug. Weird. I heard of somewhere in the comments or the discords or something. I heard somebody talking about running the caps competition with Worlds with the disconnect bug still there, and I had no idea what they were talking about. This is maybe it. That sucks. That sucks a lot. If I was in his position, I would probably be like emotionally defeated already. Like that second big in getting smorged. The guard ones too. Like he needs the guard so much. Like my straight lines of players were just so hard for him to get hits without any guard left. That said, like he just rolls some one die pows and breaks some armor and he's back in the game. So like the game isn't over. But I already would have been kind of emotionally defeated, and then to have the disconnect happen is cool. Let's check out the brief stats. What was my armor break percentage? 0 for him. Strangely enough, only 33. All of my armor breaks were removals. Which is not a stat that's presented here, but that's kind of crazy that every single armor break was above stun. 2 KOs and an injury. And that last injury might have got fixed. So like we were gonna keep doing some damage for the next 5 turns. We were gonna be dominant for 5 turns, but his KOs come back and like that's a 1-1 tie at the end of regulation time pretty easily. He said he sent a message to the admins, but he doesn't know what the rules are. But I'm pretty sure it's clear cut. Like even if I wasn't ahead, we could debate if it was 90% or 60% or 70%. But like I was definitely ahead. The rules just say it's just over. It sucks. Who will I play next? Good question. Let's check that out instead of dwelling on the unfortunate event. Okay, so these two are playing. These two are playing. These two are playing. These two are playing. So we're playing these Dark Elves. We looked yesterday and found it was Dark Elves. What's the build? They only get 6 skills. Dark Elves are pretty high tier. Leader as the 3rd reroll. A bench, but no apothecary. 5 blodge / rodge. So 5 of the skills were dodge, 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 and then block wrestle on the witches. No assassin. That's good for goblins, I guess. So this is not the matchup we want. This is going to be a little bit tough. Letting Ed know that the rules say that any DC after the game starts is lost. So the rules say that I get the win, but the rules also say the admins have authority. Like the rules aren't actually like handcuffing the admins. The admins can do what they think is best for the integrity of the competition. If they wanted us to replay, I'd be a little disappointed, but I wouldn't be upset. I'd be surprised more than disappointed. And it would be good if we were playing something like StarCraft where you could reconnect to the current game state. But it's pretty important when you're actually doing esports. Or also like Warcraft 3, going way back. When your opponent disconnects after X amount of time, you get a button that says claim victory. And if I had that button on my screen, I wouldn't have clicked it. I would have let him reconnect. Like even if I knew it would be claiming the win. But I would be sad to start a new game and then he wins the coin toss and gets a removal in the line of scrimmage. Like that'd be brutal. So given the tools we have, I don't know what the admins could do. Like you could make him, you could have him make another team without the bench and replace the two biggins I removed with linos. That's probably as close as you could get. And if he wins the coin toss, he has to choose to kick it to me. Like, you could do that. Yeah, Ravis. Like, a rematch would be unfair to me. I like, it does suck to be in my position. Like, I want to be fair to him too, without overly advocating for myself and being a dick. Salamander, yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's part of why you have to be a little brutal in these situations, because somebody like Salamander could just lose power after that second removal. Yeah, exactly. Leave it to the admins, 100%. And I've seen situations before, like in Blood Bowl 2, I think actually with you, Purple Chest, where the admins have deferred to the players. I can't remember the details. For some reason, I'm thinking you were involved, but it was like in the finals of one of the just regular playoffs, not Worlds. And I think you did a rematch at your detriment. Which is part of why I leave it to the admins is what I really like. Because you don't want to disadvantage an honest competitor. Which is what it is if you put it up to me whether to play it or not. You're going to disadvantage honest people, and anyone who's willing to take any edge they can get is more advantaged under that system. You and Andy had a reset, a game that went to overtime. Chalice final. Yeah, that must be what I'm remembering vaguely. Years ago. This is too big. It's a line of scrimmage. Well, I guess I got to cut down the telephone pole. the nuclear option. Oh, there's electric vision. The authority has showed up and said do get the win. Oh, Ed Bestevine said Andrew is checking in on it too, but it is pretty clear cut by the rules, and I think it's clear cut Like, I'm obviously biased, but like, I think my advantage was steep enough. Like, if it was just turn 3 and it was 11v11, restart and I get to go first would probably be completely fair. If anything, if it was 11v11, I would be advantaged from the restart, because that means I didn't get any removals yet. Yeah, Spider. Confirming. Thank you, Spider. Final decision. I think it's, yeah, I think it's pretty fairly clear-cut. Purple chest, you lost that rematch to a 9% play. Rough. What about a tabletop restart? I mean, I know it's settled here now. But I'm thinking more a purple chest situation a while ago. Like, I've never played tabletop, but you guys do. Get out the models. get the webcams. And you could rebuild the board state where it crashed. I let Ed know they had made this message to me. It said I do get the win. Oh, good. He said win this thing. I told him I'd win it for him. For the orcs and the black orcs. Yep. So we're on to the round of 16. That's big. That's big. Oh, Salamander, you remember what Andy Davo did to win that one? 4+3+2+2+ white gauntlet run. Sounds like it. That sounds legit. 4+3+2+2+ is when you have to cut through the guy's tackle zone who's in your way and then dodge again. Yeah, Ed's taken it as well as he could for sure. And I think, like, if I put myself in his shoes, like, being that far behind does soften the blow too. Like, if we were kind of even, like I said, like, imagine even like he was ahead. Like, my line of scrimmage didn't do anything, and then he removed one of my black orcs and then disconnected. Like, that would be way more brutal than when you're already down 3 players, including 2 of your best ones. It was a white dodge pinned against the sideline. He didn't get the 5 minutes to reconnect. He probably did. It just wasn't counting. Let me check the timeline in Discord. Page, my electricity went off, FAC, at 6:15 p.m. 6:18, I said the game is just locked up. And then 6:18, I said the game ended. So that's 3 minutes with inaccuracy from his first message to me pretty quickly telling him that he got the game closed. So the 5-minute timer, that's 2 minutes for him to like panic and go get his phone, open Discord and send a message. That kind of fits. So it probably gave him the 5 minutes without it ticking on my screen. Does suck. It does suck. If we look forward, though, this is the team we get to play against next set, which could be as soon as in like 2 days. I think these games had to be done by the 20th. I think my game was actually the last game, so people might be scheduling their next round right now. But we get another 10-day window. Fairly quickly, we might be facing these guys. Wonder if he has any inducements. Probably not. Dark Elves are pretty expensive. There. Star player would show up on this screen. The abundance of blodge does suck. But there's more nut blodges I can smash than there are blodges. And if any of these guys fall, we can step on them. Oh, you're going to try to recreate it? Nice, Electric Vision. You thought I coached better in the loss? I got so diced yesterday. I 100% agree, Purple Chest. I know I made a couple... Like, I felt like... I can't remember right now, but I did feel like... Thinking at one point, I am more tired today. Like, I didn't actually sleep that great. But I don't remember what mistake I'm thinking. But the dice were rough yesterday. Like we got 2 shots at his ball. And it just like he ended up getting his turn 8 touchdown anyway. And yeah, the 4+ dodges. Like we were behind on removals, right? And then he leaves me a 4+ dodge. Like if it was a 9v9 situation and those 4+ dodges are there, there's a chance of just like, no, I'm going to take 2 Mighty Blow hits, the Mighty Blow blitz, and a good foul, and not do the 4+ dodge. But we're already behind, right? So it's let's go for it. And that's part of being good at Blood Bowl, is knowing when to pivot and just start going for it. It's like you know, you get in this spot where you're like, I'm not winning a standard game here. What is my get lucky play? A 4+ dodge is a 50-50. Like that works. Like, and rerolls make it way better. Where me trying to catch up on removals, you know, you got to balance which is the way I'm actually going to win in the end. And it almost got us the win because all we needed was a draw. If I stop his drive, if I steal his ball, we're almost certainly set. Because then if he steals my ball, that's not enough. He has to steal my ball twice. Even if I stop his drive, though, he still has to steal my ball to take the win. If I hadn't followed up, oh yeah, that was a big derp. That might be the derp I'm actually kind of regretting without remembering it. Because I followed up and abandoned the guy who eventually scored. And when I was planning the turn, I remember thinking, don't follow up with this guy, and then that's the kind of fatigue brain fart I'm susceptible to. Yeah, I think one of my strengths at Blood Bowl is definitely the not folding under pressure part. And I can remember Rick Reckless saying, great game in a playoff game against him. Because, like, I just kept making plays. Like, I was, you know, same kind of situation. You're down to 4 or 5 players. So it's like, all right, well, if I 5+ red die the ball carrier here, we're back into it. Like, there's no reason to get to give up. Just do your best play. I think that's part of why I didn't like Marble Snap much. One of my strengths is just blind optimism. Like, I don't care what my chances of winning are. I find the best play and play it. Whether that's a 9% play or a 91% play. I have fun just finding the best play and playing it.
Stop poking me!
And sometimes I do think, like, you can get in situations where your best play is just Especially in the first half. Your best play could just be like punch a random guy. Because maybe getting one removal is what you need to turn like from being 5 behind to being 1 behind, right? Like you got to get there one at a time. Especially at the end of a drive. There's only one turn left. That's what it's really easy to like puzzle solve and just figure out the highest odds to actually stop their touchdown. I do lose the tackle minigame next round. It's true. But he has no apothecary. There's no apothecary here. There is a bench. There are 5, 6. There's 7 non-dodge elves I can beat up. And we could just roll some POWs. The good thing about my build is we didn't lose the blodge minigame. Like I can't take both downs against almost anything anyways. So, like, thank God we're not up against Amazons. But they just have 11 blodge, essentially, because I can't really take both downs. Obviously, I can take a duel a turn. You don't like my 7 Mighty Blow build? Not many people do. A lot of people that like it, too, like me for being, like, playing non-standard. They don't think it's a good choice. But I think this opponent is a perfect example of why I wanted to play outside of the box. Is like, this is so standard, right? This is, like, as cookie-cutter as this format gets. Like, in the NAF tournament format. And my competition, especially now that we're into the top 16, have played against this Dark Elf team dozens, if not hundreds of times each. I've played against this Dark Elf team a handful of times tops. Certainly not, like, I just don't have the reps at this style. Like, if I was playing Necro into this Dark Elf team, you know Andy Davo's done that 100 times from both sides. You know, I've done it, like, almost none. Like, I have almost no intuition for, like, which turn breaking forward is great. Which turn do you need to start basing everything? This is what my competition knows really well. And I'm throwing a monkey wrench into their reps by playing something they've never played against. And I think a lot of my opponents are just going to, like, base Mighty Blow too much. They're just going to under-respect Mighty Blow. And I just get to shred their team. So it's... I fully agree that the team I took is bad for almost everyone in the competition, but I do think it is my best chance. By shaking it up and wrecking some people's experience, and just repositioning, bring them out of the comfort zone that they're in, because I'm not comfortable with regular NAF. And you can spike it too. There is something to say, like, if you're disadvantaged in a competition with a lot of randomness, just just embrace the randomness. Take your 30% chance to win. A really good example of that is heads up poker. Like, if you're in a poker tournament and you got really lucky and you find yourself in the final table heads up against one of the gods of poker, just go all in every hand without looking at your cards. You win literally like 40% of the time. So, like, 40% of the time, arguably, it's a bad strategy, but 100%, like, I'm taking 40% against Daniel Negreanu. And there's just nothing you can do about it, right? Like, there's just literally nothing you can do about somebody who doesn't even look at their cards, just goes all in every hand. There's a little bit of that too. Like, a lot of Mighty Blow, the Brawler to mitigate the 1-in-9s, the extra reroll instead of a bench to mitigate the 1-in-9s. I'm just taking I'm maximizing my get lucky chance. Unashamedly. And sometimes you just kill stuff. And Black Orcs also get the cheap bribes. So we've got that dirty player with a bribe. And the re-rolling, the argue the call, like, that makes the team a lot better than Lizards. from the removal perspective. They also just get a really good package of skills this year. I played the same team last year, and this year I got like 2 more secondaries than I did last year. This guy is almost on the same build as you. You do 2 Wrestle Witches, and he gave up a reroll with a Blitzer and no Apothecary. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not like it... Yeah, I guess I said like this is a standard build, but there are nuanced ways you could do the team differently, but it doesn't really change the way you play, either as the team or against the team. Whether there's a bench or an extra reroll or a block or a wrestle, those are minor differences. You would still your training is still applicable. Your training is not applicable to the grab brawler mighty blow team. For the last month, pretty much all I've been playing is for Blood Bowl is Black Orcs, just to try to get my brain into grab mode. Grab in particular is a thing that my intuition has let me down with, where like I'm just already clicking one of the 3 normal options before the game can even pop up and remind me I have grab. But I haven't played a non-grab game since World started. For me, I skipped phase 1. How's the rest of our bracket look? We do manage to beat the Dark Elves. I think we go up. Yeah, groups of 4. 4, 4. Did Andy Davo and Fufulet play already? Why did I think everyone was done? They're not, maybe they're just not validated. I thought I saw a bracket posted. Let me find it on Discord here. Yeah, here we go. Detox been posting these. Yeah, I was the only one not filled in. So the admins probably just haven't authenticated those games. So yeah, J-Leave and Andy Davo did advance. So we'll be playing... that's an OWA mirror. I might be interested in watching their games just to try to prep. Kind of putting the... skipping a step, though. I want to put the cart ahead of the horse. We got to get through the Dark Elves first before we can trounce some OWA. Coach-wise, I'm not favored against either. But matchup-wise, like, this is why I'm playing Black Orcs. I want to beat up on humans. 3 strength, 3 agility... 9 armor is what I want to kill. This is literally the matchup I built my team to beat. 3 strength and 2+ agility, like these elves, they just get to run away from me. So I can base them every turn and it will likely do nothing. But if I can force the human-y teams to dodge 3 times a turn, we're in good shape. Forcing elves to dodge 3 times a turn, you didn't do anything. Hey, Yuri, good to see you. I don't know exactly what their builds are. Bet Andy Dabo's guard heavy. 5 guard. That does give him some tools in the match. And the Mighty Blow. The Mighty Blow tackle Goblin Hunter. Andy's good enough too, he would not run this forward. He would not blitz a random goblin of mine. And leave that guy exposed. Which also gives me a little more freedom to actually use my goblins to, like, assist fouls or whatever. Block on the ogre. Blodge on the catcher. Don't love the big benches these teams always have. What's J-Leave got? He's got the same killer human. He's got the same 5 guard, lodge. Pretty much the exact same team. Is it literally the same team? I guess the thrower? I don't remember what Dabo's thrower was. The same. Block, should block sure hands. Oh, he starts with sure hands. Block. Yep. It looks like they're on the same build. Build-wise, doesn't matter which one of them wins. Oh, Dead Diablo. Yes, we did win. Sorry, I missed your message there. Maybe I just missed that I replied to it. That's possible. I'm not feeling great today either. I actually did get a nap in, but it didn't take. I woke up feeling more groggy than when I lie down. Not being able to remember if I responded to you. Dead Diablo is a bad sign if we were still playing Blood Bowl right now. I wonder if there's anything to be learned. This team's stats screens. No kills inflicted. Block actions done, 150? That's actually pretty high. For 5 games. 30 blocks a game. Medium. I guess I'm thinking 150. Like, when I looked at when everyone was at 4 games. Like, we were at 150. I have an extra game. No passing yards, so we don't have to worry about that. You did, yeah. I guess it wouldn't take long to just assume that the game was over from the context talking about my next opponent and stuff. I still feel bad for missing it. Okay, what can we learn from this? 10 sustained casualties, 2 casualties a game, and I guess they're 2-1. They're not even that particularly great record-wise. How's 2-2-1? Okay, yeah. I was going to say, how's that a 60% win rate? But yeah, there's more wins than defeats. Average score of 0.6. Less than a touchdown a game? Really? Fouls done, only 2. So they're not big on fouling. That is actually good to know, even though they have the bench. Three out of 4 on ball catching, so he's not even big to handing off. These are likely jiggles. Did you miss the game, J Hoodie? Yeah. My opponent disconnected on turn 3. And had a power failure. We were very ahead. I got 3 removals with fouls in those 3 turns. Including both of his hard biggins again. So we were on path to victory. Really disconnected, but a bittersweet victory. Not the game I was hoping for. More dodges than blocks. Oh, but this is counting every reroll as being 2 dodges. Win is a win. We've moved on. It was not a beautiful game. Yeah, only 1 pass attempted in. 35 rushes, so he's doing 7 rushes a game. He's not completely afraid of rushes, but he does respect them. Only 1 handoff that is there separately. All the other catch attempts were just random scatters. 3 touchdowns. 5 game. I guess we can see the scores here. Which one is it? The WC. Lay Alyssa. They had a 3 touchdown win. Somebody concede to him? Yes, this was a concession. Interesting. Not supposed to concede in Worlds. All right, I gotta wrap it up the stream. We didn't get as much Blood Bowl as I'd like, but we did get the win. We'll be able to schedule the game for, I think probably we could be playing as early as tomorrow. I have to negotiate with the opponent. I'm going to try to get the games earlier in the day. This time didn't work great for me. I figured it would be well post when I normally nap, but I'm at my most energetic like 7 hours earlier. No, even 9 hours earlier in the day than this. So hopefully I can get my game scheduled for that time. Good chance this player's from France, so that does work out for Europeans. All right, thanks for joining me, everybody. Heck of a game. We got a lot of blood in those 3 games. Whew. Thanks for joining me, everyone. We'll be back. GG, round of 16. Let's go. One more win and we make the prize money and the official broadcast. We got to get through our toughest opponent yet, though, the Dark Elves. I was a little worried about the Orcs. I was worried about the armor, but we got through the armor. Oh, Jimmy's live. I'm going to read you over to Jimmy. No spoilers for them. He often watches replays. He might have been watching live, but don't go in with the spoilers. Wait until he first talks about the match before we talk about the match. And we're off.